Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 98, day 1. We are so close to the 100th Guild War. 2 Guild Wars from now, that would be in, probably very, very late June, or, yeah, sometime in June. Probably sometime in June will be the 100th Guild War. But anyways, we're on 98 right now. It is a purple day, last I recall. Oh, why am I wearing a red shirt? Wrong shirt color. Oh well. Tomorrow's red day. Today is purple day. But yeah, today is indeed purple. Tomorrow is red. But anyways, looks like they're beating us. Though they're also beating us with more battles, so we're technically beating them, even though they're beating us. That's how Guild Wars works. So we're actually ahead of them right now. Oh no. A bracket one person lost? That's always funny to see. Like they went 5-0, like straight 5-0 the previous time. Or if not, like 4-5-0s or 5-5-0s with like a 4-1. Yeah, it's always funny when you see them go 4-1 like immediately. It's like, oh, okay. Like it happens. It definitely happens quite often. But I still find that really funny when that does happen. Anyways, let's hopefully not be in the 4-1 category. There's actually a lot of 4-1s. What is the enemy's final battle in this guild today? Also, why does no one in the enemy guild want to fight me? We're not even in a location where we should be fought like 0 times. Like if you're in Soldier and you get fought 0 times, that kind of makes sense. We are in Vanguard, which is not where we normally are. Normally it's like Herald or Champion. We're normally hovering around there. We are a little bit lower than normal. As last Guild War didn't go over like the greatest, but still we should be fought at least like once by now. Gosh, normally you'd expect to have like 3 or 4 fights by now, but yeah, it's pretty low. Anyways, so purple Guild War today. As far as our team, we already showed it yesterday. Where is it? Guild Wall purple. So it is Thrall, Life and Death, Raccoon Weaver, and Leprechaun. We showed it yesterday. We showed it probably a billion times. Wait, why Thrall? Oh, I guess mana accumulation. I was trying to think. There's a couple different things we could put there. I'm fine with Thrall, though. Thrall seems fine. Like, that's a lot of really quick mana. Like, when is Thrall not the right option? Like, it definitely would work. Wait, why am I trying to save the team? Yeah, we just need it to have it. Wait, I don't think we want to change anything else, do we? It is indeed purple day. I don't know, should I go change the shirt so it matches? Need to keep the red one clean for tomorrow. No, I actually have multiple red shirts, so I could just switch to one of the other ones. I have at least 2 of every single one. Twitter this Wednesday, Puzzle Quest 3 at that time, update. They somehow forgot to post it to the boards. Really? Oh, they're actually doing an update. Isn't that the first update since they launched? I might need to look into it just to see what's in it. Because I'm pretty sure that's the very first one. Anyways, hello everyone. Also, thank you for keeping me up to date, because I have not been checking much. Hello, Bill Warhammer. Hello, Barbara. I hope they change a bunch, though, for the better. Hello, Peter. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Wyatt. Hello, Isabel. Hello, David. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Roman. Hello, Defiance. Hello, hello, Draco. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Crisp. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, who did I say hello to? Hello, Gimli. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's go win this. So we'll go here. I don't think we change anything. Oh, I do need to go change my medals, however. We're currently set to cleanse out of the assumption that people would fight us. However, no one has actually fought us. So we'll just go 20% into 8 magic, pretty standard. Mail, we got a legendary task, go grab that. Also, hello, Jonian, welcome, welcome. And let's go win this Guild Wars. So, let's go ahead here, head to battle, head to fight, blah, 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 and we're good to go. Anyways, I don't think we change anything else. That is indeed a purple. The only thing wrong is the shirt color. Oh no, I just put on whatever shirt I saw this morning. Normally I remember. Like, into the Guild War week, I will always remember. But sometimes the very first day of a Guild War week, it's like, oh yeah, it's Guild War today. Like, I even went over last night, like, the Guild War team and everything. It just didn't cross my mind when I was picking my shirt this morning. It's like, should probably pick a purple one. Okay, we just win, right? Unless he gets really lucky, Leprechaun, we already won. Oh, he has Book, though. No! Well, you have immune to mana drain. Oh, but he got a turn. Also, he has upgraded Zugaf, oddly enough. That is more and more common as time goes on. Though I still find it surprising, because I personally don't feel like Zugaf's that good of an upgrade. People still go for it. Also, that Entangle is doing so much work. Oh, wait, I should have taken that, too. Whoops. Could have gotten that. That Entangle just did so much value. And so did that one extra turn he got, gosh. Luckily, this is a Orb Weaver team, so we are immune to death, pretty much. I don't know. Well, maybe not. He's trying. He sure is trying. He will make it happen. Okay. So we got life and death operational. Well, we're about to. Let's take a green surge, I guess, and hope we get lucky. Maybe get a yellow from Sky. This is enough to win. Yes, it is. Never mind. So do that. Alright, well, he tried to get as much value as he possibly could before we lost. But he did not win. Could have went that a little bit smoother there, but... Gosh, these purple books. They are vicious. Book teams. Book almost needs to, like, be banned from Guild Wars. Double Empower and Book. Like, everything else, perfectly fine. But they need to have a few Guild Wars that just, like, outright ban the use of Book and Double Empower. I think the worst part is, a lot of teams use both. Like, if it was one or the other, it probably wouldn't be that bad. We pulled that earlier, too, the difference between them. Though, more people hated Double Empower more than Book. When we pulled it earlier. Ooh, if I take yellow here, I have to give him extra turn. Is there no way to get a man? Yeah, I can just take this. Okay, I was gonna say, we better have another option. Alright, we won. Bit of a shaky start, but we did indeed win here. Because all we have to do is this. What's your convert again? It's yellow to purple. That does nothing. He's just going to poke us with a skull and then we win. He might even get a summon for us. Nope, he didn't. Then we just win off of that. Get our summon. Boom, dead. Easy as that. Most on consoles didn't have time to start the defense. Yeah, I heard that. Because like it wasn't working initially and then it was. But then a lot of people weren't able to get to it in time. Like it started working in like the last few hours or something. So a lot of a lot of people on console weren't able to participate. I mentioned in the video too. Like I didn't go over the full thing. But yeah, I understand like the gist of what happened. It's happened for PC mobile as well before for some things. For example, I'm trying to think of an example. I know there was like one patch where something wasn't working, and then they fixed it like 3 to 4 hours before reset. And I know I and like many other people, you know, you were kind of already sleeping by then, so a lot of people didn't end up getting utilized. I can't remember what patch it was, but there was one patch where that kind of happened when we weren't able to do the thing. Because it happened in like the last few hours. Can't remember exactly what it was that we couldn't do, but there was something. That was pretty recent too. That was a couple patches ago. I just can't remember what it was. Anyways, I wish there was 13 red there. That would have been very convenient. This is basically to set up for a double kill. I'm actually really surprised that we have enough damage to double kill all these. I could have sworn that people in Guild War have more stats to survive a double kill. That particular unit did. Though, normally it feels like almost all of them have enough damage to survive a lot of times. Oh, so that's something that's interesting. My Wrecking Weaver is not fully metalled. Doesn't it gain more magic? I feel so tempted to upgrade it. Doesn't that gain more magic? Let me double check. How do I check the thing? I probably won't upgrade it. However, 3 magic is very tempting. Like, that might not sound like a lot of magic, but 3 magic on a Wrecking Weaver that never gets nerfed, that's a lot of damage. It now has like 10% bonus stats. Imagine just having that. Oh, that's why it feels like we're doing so much damage. We have 10% extra. That's like 7 whole additional magic. But still, imagine a permanent 3 additional magic. That would almost put us what we're at now. It'd be 4 lower than what we have now. Would be what a permanent 3 magic would be. I feel very tempted. However, I don't feel like we should yet. Like if they do a balance patch and Wrecking Weaver is not touched at all in any way, shape, or form, I feel like I would. Because one thing to consider is the last time they had a balance patch and actually balanced things, power levels did exist, and power levels did not get refunded. It's one of the reasons why Bandit exists in this form, which is something that they might fix for the next one, but it's actually one of the reasons why this is even possible. So if we go to Bandit, when it had a refund back in late 2019, or was it 2020? I forget days these days. What is time? But anyways, so Bandit, back when it got nerfed, like a year and a half ago, it had an 8 mana cost, got nerfed to 11. When it got nerfed, you were able to refund all the traits. So you were able to bring all the traits back to 0. One thing this didn't do is undo the medals. So even though medals are worth more than trait stones and everything in the current state of the game, it doesn't actually undo the medalage. So what was able to happen was you undid all the traits on your bandit, and guess what? He still has a gold medal on him. So you could get rid of stealthy, have the 2 traits that are actually not useless, and then boom, still have gold medal. So yeah, that's a thing that exists. And Not anymore, though, because if you haven't already done this, it's impossible to do, which is another balance issue. However, yeah, back when we have 100% confirmation, unless they changed it in like the year and a half since then, that when a troop gets refunded, you cannot actually undo the gold metallage on it. For whatever reason, just gives you the souls and trait stones back, which are basically both pointless resources relative to the metal cost. Like, that's two things that don't get undone. The number of copies that you ascended it to, like for example, if you ascended it to Mythic, you can't undescend it or get those copies back or anything like that. And the other thing that you can't undo, oddly enough, is gold metallage, which seems like something that could be undoable, but I guess the main reason is you wouldn't know necessarily the resources that you did to get there, but they could always just do like the standard amount. Do like 60,000 souls, or even slightly more than that, maybe 120,000 souls, assume someone went like double over, in case they did the RNG ones, and then give them back the material that they need to upgrade. So in the case of a common, it would be, you know, a guard, double guard, and then a, so basically 3 guards and a Yasmin. If it was a mythic, it would be 5 Yasmin, or it would be 5 Nishas and a, 3 Anus, or 6 Nishas, or, you know, however they want to do it. Or if it was a legend would be a better example. If you undid it for a legend, it could be 5 Anus and a Nisha. Like, that would make sense. But yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to do that. But last I recall, as proof by the bandit, it doesn't get undone. And for that reason, in case Weaver does get nerfed, because there's a non-zero chance a balance patch would tone down Weaver slightly. This is the main reason I don't want to upgrade it. Because as we can see, it does not actually undo that aspect of it. And I wouldn't want to go spend that many Nishas on a mythic like that and then not be able to undo it when it gets nerfed. That'd be very bad. Anyways, let's keep going. Like, that should be a feature, it's just not a feature. And if it was a feature, I wouldn't feel bad about upgrading it. Because 3 extra magic on Weaver, that's not bad. Like, that's actually pretty solid. Like, it's tempting enough to consider. Especially now that we can upgrade 2 mythics. So even if I upgrade a mythic, I don't feel too bad, because if another meta one comes around, boom, we're already good to go. Because we already have enough to upgrade. It's definitely high on the priority list of things I would consider an upgrade if I knew it would never get nerfed. It is exceedingly high on that list. It's also available this week in both Soulforge and in Event Key Drop Table if you haven't already picked it up. Weaver's pretty insane. I'm pretty sure that's known by now. But in case you do not know, you should get yourself a Weaver. Also, last time, I mentioned during the video. Did I mention last night's stream? I feel like I did. But this is the first time Weaver has been available for a while in the Event Key Drop Table. Kind of. Because the last time it was available in the Event Key Drop Table, the first 4 days of the 7 days, it was not in the drop table. So a lot of people used their keys then, and then, you know, had a 0% chance of getting the Weaver the entire time. Which is what Weaver Gate is. Also, did we just lose? Oh, is this the team everyone in my guild lost to? Was it just this team getting lucky? That's such an unfortunate way to lose. Is that literally how my entire guild lost, as including myself? That's very unfortunate. It's literally just getting unlucky to double empower. Actually, the new empower of all things too, kind of interesting. Don't get to see that too often. A brand new troop doing its brand new thing of being broken, as you'd kind of expect from it. Okay, this is winnable to a very we need to get absurdly lucky degree. Actually, no, it's not, because even if I web right here, I have to take a skull. I'm actually forced to have to take it. So I now see what my entire guild lost to. I can see it now. Let's see. Is this still winnable? No. Yes. Kind of. His book has 0 magic. This is actually winnable. We are frozen right now, so this is a lot less winnable. If we were not frozen on last slot, this would be a bit of a different story. Oh, come on. We're frozen on green, too. The only other extra turn we hit. And we were also frozen on it. Oh, that's a fail. Oh, yeah, we're lost. He's about to book us. We do not have any way to stop him. I can poke him for a skull. That's not going to make much of a difference, though. I get a kill. Oh, wait, that would have if I would have gotten a web spinner. We could have tried soloing his whole team with it. But yeah, I now see what my whole guild died to. Found it. It would have been to that. We're still pretty much beating them, though. Because if you count one more person, we're actually ahead of them right now. Actually, yeah, we're literally ahead of them right now. We're 9 battles down, but still ahead of them on points. So even though we lost, and apparently a lot of people in 4-1 in our guild, we are still beating them as a guild. So that's cool. Actually, we could probably even see it on leaderboard, because they're at Lado. So they should be... Oh, wait, never mind. They're still... Oh, because my battle didn't get updated yet, all those battles. But yeah, we're actually in 2nd place right now. So that's cool. Anyways, Actually, what bracket are we in? We are in bracket 4. Yeah, we've been kind of hovering around this area. Who knows, maybe we'll eventually move to bracket 3 or 2 or 1. I highly doubt we'd ever make it back to bracket 1. So I'm pretty sure almost every single guild is like that NA guild now in bracket 1. Well, they have first place and second place. And they have like 4 in bracket 2 that are, 2 of which are probably heading back. Wait, does top 2 in bracket 2 go up or only top 1? I can't remember. Wait, isn't it only top 1? I honestly do not remember off the top of my head. Is either both the top 2 or only top 1 moves up? And I do not recall which it actually is. It might actually only be top 1, because doesn't only last place in first bracket go down? Like, I'm pretty sure you have to make dead last in bracket 1 to move down a bracket, which would mean only one could move up, if that is the case. Or maybe it's double down for that one and 1 down. I don't remember. I forget how bracket 1 functions. Anyways, so that was that. Unfortunate death at the end there. Probably could have been avoided if we focused a little bit more, but oh well. It happens. Apparently to a lot of people in my guild. Like half my guild went 4-1 there. Bracket 5 is your happy place. Yeah, it starts getting pretty crazy the higher you go. Because the quantity of are they running double empower into book increases more and more the higher you go in bracket. Like at least some people in bracket 5 get creative. And they don't use double empower book. Like I try to at least, though my teams have kind of shifted all into books lately. I think my only non-book team is Life and Death Weaver, which I run for Yellow Day. I'm pretty sure that is my only non-book team. Though it used to be a bit more creative than all books. But yeah, I never did utilize that new Empower that came out this week. Probably should have. Apparently they did, and it worked pretty effectively, as you would kind of expect from a literally anything that has Empower. I also grabbed the pet food as well. He got you too? Yeah, I see what everyone lost to. I think a lot of people weren't expecting the exact convert he has, because he's a brand new troop that came out the other week. So a lot of people weren't expecting that exact color conversion. And I think that's the main thing that got a lot of people. It's just the fact that the troop is so new. Not even that it's any better than any other Empower, but just the fact that it's so new, a lot of people weren't expecting that exact convert. So it got a lot more people than it normally would have. Still beating them though as a guild, which is kind of funny. Even with that loss, and a lot of losses across the guild. So apparently they're doing worse than whatever we're doing. Not by much though. Because we're only beating them by about like one person's amount of score. Which is still like almost 10,000 points difference. If you count the battle difference, it's about 10,000 points on average. Anyways, let's go grab this, and then we'll go mess with the dungeon. Because we do have that today. Still same loot as always. Does Empower mean half mana start? No, Empower means full mana start. Though he does gain 5 of his mana, or 6 of his mana back if there's a curse on your team. I don't think he had a way to apply curse to battle we were just doing though. We were just getting frozen off the other mechanic. But there wasn't like a curse there. Hello, Gustavo. Hello, Define. Who did I say hello to? Hello, Integral. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your guild gave up on Guild Wars because fighting the same... yeah, that's the problem with Guild Wars. I mentioned this a couple times now, but they really need to do something to spice up Guild Wars. Like the balance of it. Like, I don't... Guild Wars I do find to be a fun mode, but the problem with the current state of Guild Wars is the meta has gotten so absurdly focused due to the lack of rebalance and the lack of role set change to the mode that they need to either balance the game a lot more or like have a rule set that makes it so you can't run the exact same defend team every single Guild War. It doesn't even have to be much. Like just something where like tweaks it ever so slightly. Like banning like exceedingly overused options at any given time or something similar. Like some kind of rotating rule set. Not one that would never bring back double empower or book, but one that would make it so, you know, not every Guild War has to be double empower book. Something slightly different. Or maybe even like a Guild War where you can't use mythics, not offensively or defensively. Like that'd be a cool one. Like a Guild War where you can't use Empower, a different Guild War where you can't use any mythics. Though I highly doubt they would do that one because, you know, there's more incentive for them to allow mythics, given that they're harder to obtain and require more resources. But, you know, something. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I was about to go just... Oh yeah, we set up the team on Monday too. Or by Monday, I should... Well, I set up the team on Monday. I'm not using it until Tuesday, though. We showed the video on Tuesday. But yeah, standard Rowan. Gotta bring out a Rowan build for this. A couple different ways we could go about this, but can't go wrong with standard Rowan. That's not where it is. Also, you need to still do the ward event, too. Oh, yeah, I didn't get more codes yet, by the way. I was going to say, I didn't hand out a code, but I actually can't. Because, despite me messaging her 3 times, I have not gotten a response. Also, the reason why, there was a response on the forum, but it was not Kafka who gave the response, it was G-Man. And G-Man doesn't make codes for me. I'm not sure if he can. I have never bothered to ask him. Maybe I should. But it's normally Kafka who makes the codes. However, it wasn't Kafka who replied to the forum thing with the issue on console. It was G-Man. So, yeah, I'm not sure where Kafka is. Maybe she's on vacation. But all I know is I don't have codes. And she was also not the one who replied to the whole forum issue with the console thing. It was G-Man. I don't know, maybe I should just message G-Man. I'm not sure if he even has the capability to make me codes. I've never bothered asking or seeing. But if he is in the capability of doing so, I should go ask him. Better go ask him, like, hey, where's Kafka? I need a Kafka to make me codes. Unless you can, in which case I need codes. Let's see. Oh, sorry, what were you mentioning, Isabel? Let's see. What was your question? I didn't see your question. Wait, what was your question? Troop lockout or ban per team slot for the week on defense and color of the day restriction for offense. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Like, they need to do something to balance it. Like, even if they don't balance any troop whatsoever, they need to have something in play where you can't just use the same thing every time. Where do you get Essence of Evil from? Essence of Evil is from 250 wins on Plague Lord Hero class. Actually, we went over a tier list on Saturday. I still need to go make a video for both of them. Still haven't done that. Because I wanted to make a tier list for all hero classes and a tier list for all weapons. We actually did one for all weapons technically on stream on Saturday, but I wanted to make a more concise one. Because it's more so the thought process of it that we went over on that one. It was very messy from a watching it for tier list purpose. Because normally I do the setting it up of it off stream. But we did it on stream for the very, 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 very long stream we did last Saturday. Where we went like almost 9 hours. Let's see, what other questions I missed? You personally love the monocolor restriction. Honestly, the monocolor restriction is perfectly fine. I just feel like we need other things combined with it for balance. More so on the defense side. Like, I guess you could also do it on the offense side to at least give a bit more variety. These are a rule set applies to defense. It should probably also apply to offense. Like, if there was a week where they stopped off defensive Empower, they should probably also make it so you can't use offensive Empower that time. Because I feel like on offense, even though it is helpful, the main reason why you even have to use Empower on offense is because it's normally used 2 times over on defensive teams. So it's not too big a deal if, you know, if Empower was gone on defensive for a given week, like, you wouldn't have as big of a need to use it offensively. Like, it'd still be nice to, but it'd be a better trade-off that defense doesn't have it than you having it. You can counter converters often by running your own that interacts with their own. Yes, that's generally the way that you have to do it. Because, which is what I was mentioning right there. Because normally you need an Empower to counter Empower. But if there was no Empower, you wouldn't need an Empower to counter the Empower. There'd be no Empower you would need to counter. Like, if they're converting, like, green to purple and blue to purple, you could bring, like, something that converts something to green. Or, you know, one of the, not something to green, but green to something that isn't purple. And then you don't have to worry about half as much of their converts. And then you're good to go. I just realized I'm not using pure armor right now. I should probably switch this out. Actually, I wouldn't even want pure armor, would I? I would want 20% mana start into 8 armor, or 16 armor, I mean. Oh no, that Tome Spider is so annoying. I almost want to go double Rowan. I almost forgot about that. Hold up. I might actually want to go double Rowan. Wait, let me change this. I want 20% mana start, but I want 8 armor. And by 8 armor, I mean 16. Not sure why I keep saying 8. But, I actually want to go... Oh, I can't change my team yet, though. I need to wait till the next one. But I actually want to go double Rowan because I forgot about the Tome Spider in the first and final battle. Can you get a power orb from a vault key? Yes. Though it is unlikely, it is technically possible to get a power orb from a vault key. The way that you get it is you have to get a major orb, and then that major orb has a 1% chance of being a power. Is it likely that you'll get a power orb from a vault key? No. Are there people that have over 100 vault keys? Tyrion. Because of that mechanic? Yes. No, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people other than him. Oh, he's the main one in chat who's mentioned it. I think he's at like 108, plus he just crafted another one recently. Or, you know, another Zoogoff or something. Yeah, there he is. Tyrion says yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gotten like 90%, if not more, of his power orbs from that method. Like, if you farm Vault Weekends heavily, which is weekend is a Vault Weekend, like, you can probably get a Zoogoff per Vault Weekend if you grind it hard enough. It's definitely possible. It requires a lot of grind, but you can definitely get most of a Zoogoff, and you can definitely get multiple power orbs. If you grind it enough, because vault keys have a I want to say they have about a 1 in 4 or 1 in 3 chance to give you a major orb, maybe closer to 1 in 4, maybe 1 in 5, somewhere around there. But that chance then has a 1% chance to be a power, and that seems kind of low. But if you think about how many vault keys you can cycle through, it's actually not that low. It's technically better odds than trying to get that mythic we still don't have, that mimic mythic. Like, you have way better odds. Like, even though it's a 20%, you have to roll 2 10% and then roll the 20%. Whereas the initial to get a major orb off of a vault key actually isn't that hard. Like, it's a pretty high drop rate. Like, ever since they did that one buff, like a couple years ago, that made orbs way more common in vault keys. Like, it is pretty common to get major orbs from them. I'm not sure the exact odds, but it's really high. I was hello, Roger, Rogue. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Oh, wait, you got the pure faction done. Nice. Congrats, Isabel. Wait, why did I not see that in chat? Why did I not see your message? Oh, wait, I have top chat. Oh, that's why I didn't see your chat. I had top chat on instead of live chat. My bad. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, there it is. Now it showed up. Yeah, you got a tough pure faction 500 done. But it's over. Wait, which one did you do, Isabel? I see your message now. Yeah, I keep forgetting that sometimes. There's a toggle on my stream where, I'm not sure if it's on your guys' side too, if you see the live version, but there's like a live chat and a top chat. For whatever reason, it defaults to top chat and not live chat. It actually hides some stuff if you don't have it set to live chat. I'm not sure why that is the default. It's the dumbest thing ever, but sometimes I forget to switch at the beginning of the stream. Oh, this one. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you did it for this one. That makes sense. Eldrazhor. Yeah, this one's kind of annoying. The most annoying thing about it is the Tome Spider guarantee summon. However, the Tome Spider guarantee summon is also the thing that makes you win. Because ideally how you do it, of course. Actually, what strategy did you end up using for it? Because normally how you deal with this faction is you win using Tome Spider. You don't start with Tome Spider because you can't. But you run double of the Deep Huntsman. He has a guaranteed chance of being a Tome Spider after. And then that Tome Spider carries you through the whole faction. That's the easiest way to do it. Though it's not the only strategy to win. Though it is the funniest one. It runs very similarly to Primal Rift, where despite the fact you don't start with a Trent carries you through the entire delve. Yeah, you won with Tome Spider, that makes sense, yeah. It's one of only 2 factions where the main gimmick for winning is using a troop that you're not allowed to use. Not because you started with it, but because you end with it. Actually, there's technically a 3rd faction that could do it, Mirrored Halls. They're probably the main 3. Mirrored Halls, Primal Rift, and Eldrazhor are factions where you start as pure faction, but you end the battle not as pure faction. They're both very weird in that regard, but they're pretty much the only 3 for the most part. What did we take here? I'll take the blue over there. Yeah, what YouTube ends up hiding sometimes is very sporadic. Like, it hides things that aren't spam a lot of times. Because it still hides spam even if I have live chat on. I like to toggle for it. Because anything that's like detected as ultra spam always gets hidden. Let's see. Also leads to the team code sometimes getting hidden. Because whenever a non-mod posts a team code, YouTube sometimes flags it like, what is this weird string of numbers? It must be a bot. And it's just a team code for Gems of War. What do we need here? I'll throw that down. That's unfortunately not enough mana. Not sure why I did that. I think it would be. If it was at 9, it would have been. But not when it's at 8. For Faction Assaults, do the rooms automatically start at level 20 even though you have higher level? Yes. Even if you have a higher level faction, it will always start from 20. Meaning you always get 2 times multiplier the entire time up. So if you go for pure faction, do you automatically have to start at 20? Yes. However, there is some info slightly leaked that I saw from next patch, from something, that kind of like somewhat indicates they might finally be adding the potion effect for factions. So you might not need to wait for a Tuesday event anymore or a weekend-long event for a faction in order to do its pure faction with potions. So in the current state of the game, yes. You have to wait for the faction to roll around, and then you have to go all the way from 20, all the way to 500, even if you're already at 500. However, there's probably a feature in next patch, though not guaranteed, but very likely, where you'll actually be able to do it on your already existing 500 faction, instead of having to go all the way from 20 to 500. How much this will cost is up in the air, like gem-wise, but it should be doable next patch. Though I don't have 100% confirmation on that. But it is exceedingly likely that potion effect they talked about a couple years ago might actually be added to the game next patch, where you can buy potions for a specific delve in order to do it even if it's not a Tuesday event. How long it'll last and how much it'll be are in question though. But it would allow you to start all the way at 500 rather than need to go from 220 to 500 even if you already have a 500. Because that's the way it's set up now. You always have to start all the way from 20. But if you were able to just buy potions for it directly, you could start from, you know, where you're currently at 500. Or if you're kind of close, you could start at, like, you know, 420 and then work your way up to 500. Also, I picked a really funny number to mention. But, you know, if you're in, like, the 400-ish area, you could then just do those last few battles and then, boom, straight to 500. Yeah, I hope they implement that. It's something they've been talking about for a couple years. And by talking about, I mean they mentioned about a couple years ago, which means it's almost about time it gets added. Because generally speaking, it takes them about 3 years to implement any feature they ever say they're going to implement. And it has been 3 years since I'm pretty sure they have initially mentioned that feature. Which means it's about time. If they're going to add it, it's going to be now, because this next update's the faction update. So if there is any update they're going to add it will be next month. So we still don't know about when next month. Probably mid-May, I would say. If I had to guess, it'll be the 2nd week of May. We don't have any official date for next patch, though. Other than that's likely sometime in May. I would say the 2nd week. Also, we still have a Journey event next week, by the way. It still seems to be a thing that's going to happen. I forgot, I need to change my team to double Rowan, and I still haven't done that yet. And the main reason I need to do that is because that guarantee resummon. Assuming you use the Faction Assault to get potions for Pure Faction 500, how long it take? Wait, what? Assuming you use the Faction Assault to get potions for Pure Faction. You mean currently? Or if it was added? If you did it all the way from 20, it depends if you're using Rush Method or not. It would take anywhere from 2 to 5 hours. With 2 being if you rushed it all down. Going straight to the final room, and 5 being closer to if you did literally every single room. It also depends slightly on what team you're using. But currently it takes 2 to 5 hours to do a 500 Pure Faction. However, they added potions so that you could do it from your already existing 500. It would take as long as it takes you to just do a 500 Pure Faction. which is anywhere from like 10 minutes to 2 hours. Because some purifactions are really hard even with potions. Like the really luck-based ones. Because you're still at a stat disadvantage even with potion effects. Still at quite a hefty disadvantage. You did the Geoff one during our Koromon stream? Nice. The 100 gold medals. Yeah, I've been enjoying that game. Also, I didn't realize it. It actually isn't on mobile yet, by the way. It was actually the demo, and I didn't realize it. I just was like looking at it briefly, and it's like, oh yeah, it's there. But I didn't realize it was just the demo thing for it. Though I think the demo does go all the way to like the end of like chapter 1 or something. Which actually goes pretty deep. Because we're basically just finished the 3rd section. But I think the demo goes all the way to the end of the 1st. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Even though she's entangled or webbed, I mean. Still kills them out. I'm not sure if you want to get Koromon or Nexomon. I have heard the term Nexomon. I haven't actually seen what the game looks like. Though I have heard a comparison that Koromon has more complexity in battle. Though I'm not sure what Nexomon does better. If it does anything better. I'm not sure. I've never looked into it. Koromon definitely captures the retro feel. That is for sure. Because it basically feels like Gen 3 Pokemon if it was made by like a completely different dev team and with a lot more funny references. Because gosh, do they do a lot of references to different things. Particularly to Pokemon, but also to other things that aren't Pokemon. Because I can't think I've ever laughed in a mainline Pokemon series game. Whereas there's actually quite a few pretty funny moments. What do we take here? Throw that down. Yeah, the determination on Nexomon is good. Is how good is the Route 1 bird? That will determine. Honestly, actually, that's not true. I was going to say that generally determines how I feel about every single game. However, I hate Sword and Shield overall. Like, relatively. Like, if you compared, like, every generation of Pokemon I played, it's definitely on the lower side. But it also has, like, my favorite bird that was ever on Route 1. So it's quite a dilemma. Because I normally use those as, like, my secondary starter in any Pokemon-like game ever. And the one in Koromon's actually really solid. Both design and functionally. And Sword and Shield it was too, but the rest of Sword and Shield, like the rest of the game around it was, I don't know, it wasn't bad. It's just, it's like where I'd place Puzzle Quest 3. Like, it did some ambitious things, but the current state of it is just not as good. Also, Cookie said Puzzle Quest 3 got an update today. I haven't played it since, like, it launched. Like, we played it for a week or two after launch and then, like, haven't touched it since. Let's see. But apparently they did a patch today. Should probably go see what that did. Which, you know what that means. Gems of War might get a patch next week. Because if Puzzle Quest 3 got a patch this week, they normally do them pretty close to each other. So that's actually really, really likely they might do it next week. I didn't think about that. Because they almost always do the Puzzle Quest 3 and Gems of War streams back to back. Either on the same day or a week away from each other. Which means, hey, you don't know. Next patch might be next week. That'd be in 1 week from today then, if it is. That'd be exactly 1 week from today. Because it definitely is not happening today, that is for sure. It would have happened by now if it was going to happen today. Let's see. Do you play and watch at the same time? I assume most people do for most of the games we play. Not specifically the game that we play, necessarily. Like, obviously, when we play Koromon, I highly doubt other people are also playing that exact game. But, you know, people are grinding Gems of War and other stuff. Like, I know I do the very, very rare times I catch someone else streaming. Like, I'm never not also doing something else simultaneously. Like, there's basically no situation where I'm ever watching a YouTube video or watching a stream where I'm not also simultaneously playing something else. Or the exact same game that's happened to be streaming. Either or. Like, there's almost no situation where I'm just, like, sitting down watching something. The only exception to that might be if I'm eating. Because it's kind of hard to play, eat, and watch simultaneously. But aside from that outlier, I'm normally doing something simultaneously. And technically that is still something simultaneously, it's just eating. Speaking of which, I'm actually getting kind of hungry. So I did eat before this stream, but it was a really small amount. I just did up some rice with some chicken we had laying around. Which I can't remember what the chicken was from. Oh, I think my mom brought it back from work. Which is probably why I don't remember where it's from. She gets random food from work sometimes. And if it's already something we normally have in the house and it looks like slightly different, it's like, wait, where did this come from? And normally it's because it's just from her work. Stream preview, tomorrow update. Wait, what? Stream preview, tomorrow update. Wait, are the devs doing a preview on tomorrow's update? Or on the update, I mean? Did they say that somewhere? Is what's her name? What's her name? Not Genki. Jetto. Is Jetto doing a preview for it tomorrow? When was the last time they even streamed? But yeah, are they doing one? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely coming next Tuesday then. Oh, they mentioned it on Twitter? Oh, that would explain why. I haven't looked at Twitter for weeks. Chickens that are laying around, isn't that called eggs? You know what I meant. Like leftover chicken. That's a weird way to say chicken. That's a weird way to say leftover chicken. Chicken that's just laying around. But I meant just leftover chicken. I just said it in like the weirdest way you could possibly say leftover chicken. Okay, that's actually enough to get to full mana, though. Already would have been, though we might have needed it for damage. So this is already weak battle, so probably not. But there we go. Long story short, they're dead. Success. What do we take here? Let's take the little poke there. Grab our buff, and he's dead. Current orb count, 104 plus 4 crafted. Or troops crafted. Oh, you mean that's how many troops you crafted. Okay, I see what you mean now. I thought you meant you got 4 from crafted troops. Wait, what 4 did you bother crafting? Double Zugoff, doubling Rage Carandera? Or is that triple Zugoff? Because that'd be funny if you did triple Zugoff. Could you imagine a triple Zugoff team? How would that work? Because you couldn't go Fairy Godmother, because she doesn't have a way to destroy her own. How would a triple Zugoff even work? So that would be really funny. Because it would basically require wish gems. But I don't think there's a... Well, actually there is. Isn't there a hero weapon wish gem that could kind of do that? That'd be a bit clunky, but kind of work if your rest of your team was technically triple Zugoff. Because you could use the wish gem weapon, hero weapon. Hope the AI will be very dumb for a turn. And then use it again. And then get them all to full mana. Oh yeah, it is 2 and 2, that makes sense. Though I feel like triple Zugoff could technically work. I would advise never using it though. But the fact that the wish gem exists kind of makes it possible to be used. You would have to just get really lucky on the wish gem. The problem is if you don't, you'll be in for a bad time. Crafting the third Zugaf at your 108 again. So you're basically considering 100 your 0 number. I consider that for my gold. And I used to consider that for 20,000 gems, though we're way above 20,000 gems now. But like any gold above 10 million, like when I hit 10 million gold, I consider that me having 0 gold. So I don't spend any more at that point. I used to do that with gems too, though I would need a different cutoff. Because I used to consider that cutoff 20,000 gems. But now we're almost at 40,000, which is like double that amount. Or close to 35,000 actually. It's actually in an upwards motion currently. Also because there hasn't really been a really heavy gem sync patch for a while. That might change with next patch, but if it's mostly faction stuff, that's not going to sync gems. It might if you need the potions still. Like if you haven't already done all the pure factions, that might sync gems. If you already have it, probably won't. But yeah, if Jeddo is streaming, I'll need to remember that. Because is she actually streaming after our stream like she normally does? Because if she does, I will go mention it. We'll need to go crash the party. Go say hi and everything. Because I'm actually really curious about next patch. There's still some things I don't know about it. And she will probably answer it all on stream. Also, we could find out where the codes are, too. Not only will she probably have codes on stream, but I can see if we can get some made. Either by her or by... Actually, I never bothered asking Jeddo if she can. I'm not sure if she can. But in some way, shape, or form, we should hopefully get codes. Because we don't have codes. Let's throw that down. Okay, it is at the normal time. Okay, so that's normally when we end our stream anyways. So yeah, we'll head over there after the end of next stream then. We'll see what the preview is. Then we'll have all the info. And it's almost guaranteed next Tuesday, because if Puzzle Quest 3 got a patch today, there's like a 100% chance next Tuesday is the patch, especially if we're getting a preview this Wednesday. Like, she might not say it is, but there's a near 100% chance it's on next Tuesday. Which is 1 week from today. 1 week and 1 hour prior to today it'll be. Because the patch tends to go out at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is very convenient because that's the exact time we stream. So we'll be able to go all over the patch the second it comes out. Normally I even delay the stream slightly on Tuesday to make sure the patch is up by then. Or we just do something for like the 10 or 15 minutes. Depends how early they post the patch notes. Because sometimes the patch notes are up immediately, sometimes they're not. And whenever they are, we can just go over that, which is convenient. Oh no, that's not going to kill now. We still do damage while webbed, but it stops enough of her damage that we would have killed if we weren't webbed, but wouldn't kill if we were. And unfortunately, we didn't get to kill there because of that. Because our magic difference is like 40, 50 something. Especially in a faction. Ah, there we go. Is that enough score? Pretty sure it is. No, it's like 1 room short, really. Fine, we'll do 1 room. Yeah, Jeddo's response will be soon, TM. If you ask when the patch is, she will not say. Even though it's next Tuesday, almost guaranteed. Like, I'd be more surprised if it wasn't next Tuesday. Like, it is such a high chance that it is. Alright, there we go. And from it, we get double blue, right? No, double green. Wrong double. Unfortunate. That's a very bad loot. Alright, we did that, we did that. Let's go finish out with the world event. Because I haven't actually done the world event for today. Now would be a great time to hand out a code. If we had one. Let's see. I'll go take this one. We're still using the double AoE build. What do we need here? Let's take the red for now. But if anyone's still any questions or anyone want to go over, do let me know. Or anything I missed in chat, trying to read back. Do you see what I said? Which one? You should make your regulars, those that are have contributed mods. Let's see. So that they can post links and not have to worry about the YouTube thing at both end and posting teams. Cookie needs to post a link. Oh! Yeah, we can give Cookie mod. Yeah, I probably should give more of the regulars mod status. We already have a lot that do. But it's really easy to add more mods. Like, boom, Cookie's a mod now. Like, we can make mods very easily if we wanted to. There is a way that you can make someone have, there is a way to make someone be able to post links without specifically making them a mod. However, it is like 20 times quicker to just make them a mod. Because for whatever reason, YouTube does not have a right-click option over top of a person to enable them to post links. What you have to do is go into the back end of YouTube, figure out where on earth the location is to make them a mod. I mean, not to make them a mod, but to give them link posting access. Then go and manually type out their code thing for their Google account thing, and then it puts it in. Whereas if I want to make someone a mod, I click one button and it's done. Like, the amount more steps you have to go to give someone link access compared to link, or no, to give someone, yeah, the amount of access, or the amount of struggle you have to go to get someone the capability of posting links rather than just making them a mod is so absurdly high for whatever reason. Like, the amount more hoops you have to go through is so many more. And I'm not sure why YouTube doesn't have a right-click option like they do for adding mod. It is distinctly lacking. Which is why normally if someone needs to post a link, I just make them a mod. This tends to be the easiest way. Cookie the monster. It's a cookie monster. That's funny. That's actually a really good pun, Taryn. That is an S+ tier pun right there. What do we need? We don't have alignment. We have blue to yellow. That's good enough. I want the other mana so I can win with it. Oh, he's getting it so slowly. You had the perfect opportunity to rickroll everyone. That would have also been funny. Alright, there we go. Oh, I believe that is all the things now. Until tomorrow's Guild War. Actually, what is tomorrow's Guild War? Red? I wore the shirt on the wrong day, but let's go mess with Red Guild War team real quick. So, Guild War Red. That's my Defend Red. What do I have set for Defend Red? Good enough. It's double can power, because why wouldn't it be? Anyways. Is there offensive? Oh, I should probably change this team. The reason this team is set as my team is due to it is completely due to mechs having extra bonus last time around, because it's during that one mech event. However, it is not horrible to still run this, because Guild War Red Day tends to run like a lot of true damage, or a lot of cast damage, and this is one way we can kind of get around it. So I'm actually slightly tempted to still run this. Like, it doesn't have 20%. Oh, it does have 10% this week, though. Hold up. We could still get away with this very easily. I forgot. It doesn't have 20%, but it still has 10. Ooh, we could totally still get away with double Tina 9000. We probably would have, even with no stats. But with 10%, that's still almost all the stats I had. Not quite, but that's still a lot of stats. That's a very hefty number of stats. We just cast a Tina 9000, then we cast a Nina 10,000, then we cast mana accumulation, and then boom, we won. Just need one more Tina 9000. But yeah, we'll definitely run this for tomorrow. It's not the quickest of teams, but it's fun to watch Tina blow everything up. It actually has really high damage. The biggest downside to it is no follow-up mana accumulation. Which can lead to situations like this where we're kind of struggling to get mana a little. But aside from that, it's pretty solid. Because right now we're kind of scrambling to get that last little bit of mana. And the board just does not want to give it to us. No, it's really safe. Like, the team is very, very safe. It has a lot of ways to not lose. Mostly Tina 9000 just existing. Twice over. That's not a real team. That is slightly closer to a real team. You can still rickroll on us on our own Discord, true. We'll take that down. It's a little bit more mana. Yeah, it's the only big downside to this team. Getting that initial mana is hard. Once we get it, though, we kind of just win. I was going to be concerning against Book. Because Book. Please let me cast. I would like to destroy you, but you won't let me. And now we're going to lose. How on earth are we losing to a Charm team? That's my question. Also, how did that gem get taken? I didn't even click anything. Why is it doing that? What? That's so weird. I didn't even click anything. Alright, well, we just lost to Rope Dart Charm? That's a thing. Hey, we got Phoenicia. We won. We almost just lost to Rope Dart Charm. Also, this thing used to be really good, by the way. It used to have Empower. And now that it doesn't have Empower, it's so much less enticing. Also, that might seem like a weird move, but I actually want this to deliberately die. Because now we're not entangled anymore. Oh, too bad he doesn't have Submerge. We could just one-shot him. Also, why am I trying to win this battle? I guess I'm trying to play it out as if it was actually a Guild War battle. If this was a Guild War battle, we'd go to the dying breath to make sure it doesn't lose. Actually, we're gonna die to burn. Oh no. We gotta win with Macaw, which we actually could do. We'd have to cast twice, though, very quickly. Which is definitely doable. Let me just kill this outright. Oh wait, that's not enough to kill? Spell reduction. Oh no. I did not account for spell reduction. Oh no. Also, can you stop taking brown gems? You just keep getting barrier. Alright, let me kill that out. We got this. Somehow, no. I'm pretty sure we'd lose this. Though there is a way to win, though it's a very weird way. I would have to double cast Macaw before he hits us with any damage whatsoever, which is exceedingly unlikely. Though technically possible. Though now it's very exceedingly not possible. And we're done. Oh, wait, that was enough to kill. Wait, it's still winnable. All I have to do is make sure he doesn't take a skull nor get full mana. While we also get full mana. No! Unfortunate. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Also, how on earth did we just lose to Rope Dart Charm? Maybe we shouldn't go. Maybe we shouldn't go with this build. Because we literally just lost to Rope Dart Charm, which actually is a type of build, though the AI almost never uses it correctly until it decides it wants to. Because Rope Dart Charm almost never works under AI control, but it is a type of build because the Rope Dart allows you to move them closer to the Charm location. We're also making whatever you rope darted likely dead to the Charm. And that's how the team's supposed to function. Doesn't always do that, though. Yeah, we got Celestial from it. But yeah, that's what we're running for tomorrow, Guild War. We're also running for last Guild War. We'll roll it again and see what happens. If we lose, we lose. It's fun to use Tina. One of the few instances we could really bring it out. Anyways, guys, I'll probably wrap it up for now. We will be back tomorrow, though, same time as always, hour prior to now tomorrow, as we do every single time, or every single night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I posted a weekly video earlier today, too, if you didn't already catch it, going over all the teams for the week, as per usual. Aside from that, most noteworthy thing happening this week is tomorrow, apparently, we're getting a preview for next patch. So definitely need to go and check out all of that tomorrow night. We'll probably go over on Thursday. And we'll be going over it probably next Tuesday, because almost guaranteed we'll be having that. As far as side streams, we'll be doing Fall Guys tomorrow as well, for some event thing that they have, and then we'll be hopefully finishing Koromon on Thursday, and if not Thursday, probably sometime this weekend. And you know, we'll be still having our normal Gems of War stream every night. And that's pretty much the game plan. And of course, this weekend's Vault Event weekend, so we'll be grinding that this weekend for Gems of War, obviously, as that's a great time to be grinding. And who knows, maybe we'll finally get that Mimic. We didn't get any to stream, though, in all fairness. We also were doing basically nothing that would give us a Mimic. And by basically nothing, I mean literally nothing. I'm not even sure why I put the time number there. I just kind of keep it up normally. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by as always. Hope you all have a wonderful week. And catch you guys soon. Bye, everyone.